Hi Cancer, this is Morgan with Compass Rose Astrology, and today we're going to be going through your tarot and astrology reading for the month of March. And we're going to go through all the transits that we can expect to be experiencing this month, and then we'll go through and kind of clarify it with a tarot story, and then at the end we'll tie it all together with an oracle message. I do these readings mostly as reading from a rising sign perspective. If you can look over here and see on this astrology board, we have Cancer on the ascendant. So this really mostly applies to rising signs. I do highly recommend that you watch your moon and your sun sign videos as well, because sometimes those can be a little more activated at this time, and a little bit more have more stronger transits around those placements in your chart. So those are also really good, important videos you could watch to kind of get a more holistic view of what's happening for you. And these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This won't be the most, it's not just personal for a single person, individual. If I do get a message like that comes through, I will make sure to say that it's very specific to a certain person. But let me just talk through some of the major things that are going to be happening this month. You might have already started feeling it. We do have a ton of transits of planets moving out of their signs. So first and foremost, what I think is going to be affecting you the most, Cancer, is at the end of the month, we have Mars moving into your sign. We have it going into your first house. So that's going to really kind of ignite something in your life that will, in my experience of having Mars in your first house, it really indicates having to kind of look over something and cutting things out that don't belong anymore. So I think that will be a big theme for you this month, and while Mars is transiting through that house for you. But we will see which planets and which houses are lighting up most of all with the cards. But I do think that's just a good general thing to expect. A lot, if you have any health problems, like they could have a couple of flare-ups while Mars is in the first. That's something that I've experienced. Nothing bad, just something might kind of come back for you and kind of be like, oh yeah, remember me. So kind of keep aware of that. We do have Saturn also moving out of the sign of Aquarius into Pisces. That's happening at the beginning of the month, and this is amazing. I think all of us are going to be pretty happy to have Saturn out of one of its own house-ruled signs. And we also have Pluto moving out of Capricorn into Aquarius, which is huge. This is a generational kind of a shift here. Pluto's been in Capricorn for I think about 13 years at this point. So while he hangs out in Aquarius, he's going to be there until about June 11th, and then Pluto will move back into Capricorn for a short amount of time, and then we'll move back into Aquarius for around 20 years. So this is definitely an indication. This time period coming up is going to be kind of like a sneak peek into what you can expect for the next 20 years, basically. It's going to be a very slow moving kind of a transit, with slow moving changes, basically, because it is such a slow moving planet, right? Okay. Cool. So we also have, at the very beginning of the month, we have Venus and Jupiter coming together in Aries in your 10th house, which is really, really beautiful. I think that's going to really provide some support and abundance for you right now, and really bring you into the limelight for really for your hard work. Your people are going to be noticing your worth is a big part of it. And also Venus is going to be moving into the 11th house and going to be going conjunct with Uranus. So I think, and that's going to be in your 11th house. So there might be some heavy indications there, but let's just go through the tarot and see what really speaks to us. So first I'm going to cleanse the space for you. And I have this really beautiful rose sage bundle to help clear the space along with my cleansing candle. And we say thank you so much, Spirit, for guiding us, for providing clear and purposeful messages for Cancer. And we dispel any negative energy and make room for positive energy and clear, purposeful messages. Thank you so much, Spirit, for your guidance. Wonderful. Cool. All right, Cancer, let's see. What do we have? What have you been experiencing recently? Wow, Cancer. Ooh, ooh. Really wanted to speak. One sec. Okay. Fascinating, fascinating. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups card, followed by the King of Cups, the Four of Cups, and then the Ten of Wands. So I definitely, just based off of the cups, the emotions, everything that we have going on here, I do think your 7th and your 11th house is going to be really, really highlighted right now. We also do have a full moon in Virgo coming up, so that could also indicate something around the people that you interact with on a daily basis. Could be people that you consider family. But essentially, what I'm seeing here with the Two of Cups, the King of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Ten of Wands, I feel like definitely on the top of your mind right now, Cancer, is finding a partnership that really allows you to kind of step into your own and to really shine and be the person that you want to be. If you are coupled up and in a relationship, I feel like you're just shining and becoming really, you've really stood out as a very supportive, strong, compassionate partner. And I think you want people in your life to reflect that back to you. I feel like there's a little bit of a sense of, what's the word? Like a little bit jaded right now. Perhaps you've been through so much in the past that has made you feel like, yeah, you can be the strong, capable, compassionate one, but maybe no one's really going to ever meet you there, or maybe you feel a little overburdened by being that for some people. And I think that perhaps there has been someone that's reached out kind of an olive branch to you and is trying to express themselves in a kind of loving, trying to connect with you kind of a way. And I'm wondering if like maybe you're just thinking that perhaps it's either too good to be true, or you're not sure if it's what it is on the surface. But you're an incredibly beautiful, attractive person, Cancer. What I see coming through here is that you're a very creative person, and you have this like vibe about you that like makes people really want to spend time with you or kind of talk with you, or just really likes how you present yourself. It's kind of a big part of that. Excuse me. And I think you do have a lot of secret admirers, Cancer. And perhaps like with having Pluto in the 7th house, perhaps you've gone through like a period of time where it was really hard for you to find kind of the right person, or to really find that comfortable level with your person if you are in a relationship. So let's see, maybe there's just been a period of time in your life where you feel like you can't express yourself as much as you would like. It's kind of what I'm getting. Wow. Oh my gosh. This is incredible. So we have the Six of Wands, the Sun, and the Hermit. That's beautiful. Let's see. So I think, so the Six of Wands, as it says at the bottom, it's a victory card. So there's something about you that's just really just glowing. Like the people around you, like you must like turn heads, and people look at you and think that your goals, you know, like people are like, wow, this person really has their act together. They are truly a beautiful person inside and out. And I think it's actually come from, and I think you even like kind of can see that about yourself, and that's why you are looking for someone to kind of meet you halfway, you know? But I feel like you've really turned inwards to kind of cultivate that within yourself, because of the disappointments that you faced and the feelings of being kind of pushed down and disregarded have just been enough for you. And so really like going within and seeking this sort of self-love. I feel like this is very much like a self-love kind of a quest for you, has allowed you to not only just come out of your shell and from people's perspectives, but it's also allowed you to really like come into your own. And it's leading to moments of really being, I feel like there's like a moment where someone's just going to look at you and be like, oh my gosh, like, how is this person real? You're seen. And I feel like you'll even feel seen by this person, that someone's coming into your life, because we do have the Two of Cups. And even in this deck, the Four of Wands isn't as indicative of a long-term commitment as this card. So I think that you have someone coming in to really kind of be that person that sees you, and it's because you're on top of your game and you're not pursuing people or situations that just leave you feeling like either a second choice, or like you're not wanted, or like you're being neglected, or like you have to carry the entire burden of the relationship. And I think that's really incredible, actually. Let's see what you have coming forward for you. Pluto moving out of your 7th house. That's got to be a great feeling. These cards are flying for you, too. Wow, that's wonderful. Okay, let's see. Let's see, what else is coming? What else is coming for Cancer? Whoop. Not the whole deck, please. Okay, so we do have the Hierophant, Strife, and, Strife, the Five of Wands, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles. But I was also called to look at the bottom of the deck, and this is your card, Cancer. You're really embodying every value and every trait that you can have. And the cool thing about Cancer people is that they aren't, like, people like to say that they're crabby, or that they're like the mother of the zodiac, and like, sure, whatever. Like, that's okay. Like, stereotypes are there for a reason, but some of the best things about Cancers are that they really not only hold space for their own truths and their feelings, but they hold it for other people. And there's just this openness and vulnerability to Cancers that, like, you can't recreate with other zodiac signs, honestly. And it's just that feeling of being so completely safe. And when you feel that way about yourself, Cancer, you can also allow others to find this feeling of belonging that they can't get anywhere else, basically. And I think you're also really balancing not only your emotions, but your intuition, because the High Priestess is the intuition card, and it really speaks to being able to see all the perspectives, but also being able to know what is right, like the integrity of it, of what is right. And I think that's a big part of what people are seeing in you now that you're kind of shining and glowing. You are kind of a North Star for people right now, and you're really attracting in the people that are beneficial to you, not just that can provide anything to you, but lift you up and support you, and can be like a tribe, kind of a community with you. At the end, we do have the Hierophant, the Five of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. And I feel like after these transits happen, there's going to be a sense of having to stand firm in your own sense and your own compassion and your own intuition, and following that, and making kind of a choice about someone that could potentially make you very nervous. Because I don't like that this card is called the Strife card. Often when the Five of Wands comes up for me, it's often like trying to get over a sense of anxiety. And so if that's something you've been feeling lately, I feel like you're going to be breaking through it, because we do have the Hierophant. So I think you could be looking to other, whoever this other match, because I do feel like you have a match coming in here that's coming in for you. They could feel like they're on the same spiritual level with you, which is really, really important, especially as Saturn is going to be moving into your 9th house, and that's the house of like spirituality and beliefs and faith and higher learning. So you could even be choosing to maybe take a course, even honestly, with this Ace of Pentacles, and it could kind of make you nervous because you haven't done something like this in a long time. That will really allow you to kind of sink into some of your beliefs, and I think it'll help you find, or not help you, but lead you to finding someone that could be a good match that doesn't make you feel so disregarded, basically. I think that's amazing, Cancer. What an awesome, awesome read. Let me just get an oracle card for you to end your reading. Alrighty, so we got Once Upon a Midnight Dreary. Creativity, genius, writing, expression, and artistic flow. That's actually funny too, because the 9th house is often about creativity and publishing and broadcasting. So if that's something you're looking to get into, that could also be what that indicates. Okay, so I'm going to read from the guidebook because I don't want to miss anything that the oracle is trying to tell you right now. So we have Once Upon a Midnight Dreary. Ravens are omens, and here they are, omens of your creativity. They will fly about under moonlight, entering your dreams, speaking to you the words they may have been searching for, dropping towards you with a harsh voice that asks you to weave magic now. The best times for this act are the in-between times, the times that are ambiguous, paradoxical, and magical. People who wish you to pursue a sensible path may feel concerned, but it is far less healthy for you to stop listening to the voice of the divine. The ravens speak of law, and at this time, the law says you must let the words flow, the images appear, the songs be sung, or the dance be moved through. Do not think this creativity out, let it come as it will. You are not a pure vessel for spirit, no, but you are a being connecting with the creative divine. And in doing so, you are contributing something soulful and magical to a world that becomes more and more mechanical and dead under the yoke of logic. You will liberate us all and teach us through the power of imagination. You have at present a wonderful, clear connection to the divine, and so the sacred is speaking through you. It may be through your hands, and a painting may come. Through the air, a poem may thunder towards you, and it is your role at this time to write it down, because the creativity, joy, and impulse is not yours. It does not belong to you, but it must be caught for a time. brought through into this world via your body and brought to life in this world by your work and holy acts. You are a creative being. And not only does this mean working with a creative genius, the muse, the demon all about you, it means sweat, strain, and hard work for a time. It means you will turn up for work when the muse seems aloof. You will never recreate the divine perfectly on paper, but you will bring through something of its essence. You must know this is not you. And when people say it is your writing or your work that they admire, know it is your dedication to the divine that has brought it through. Speak the words of the poet, sing the song, paint the images previously unseen by human eyes, walk between the worlds, but keep one foot here always so we can bring you back to create once again safely. It is time to shape your dreams into reality. Start that book and keep going. Paint that picture and then another and another. Capture the divine moment and inspiration, and then, by hard work, show up and sweat until it is shaped and completed. You are engaging in sacred magic. You are being asked by the spirits of the world and the laws of the raven and the bright, full moonlit magic to contribute creatively, to be touched by the spirit of inspiration. This may not make you rich or well-known or even happy, but it will satisfy a deep urge, a craving, a thirst within you. Take steps now to become a crafter of magic through creativity. You are being told that it is the law that you that you do so, and that you complete the work. Work hard, learn about yourself, and capture the divine moment for all of our sakes. That's so wonderful, Cancer. I really hope that spoke to your heart and soul, because I think you have something really divine to that makes you shine and makes you so captivating, as we see in these cards. And I would love it if you shared any of your stories that might relate to the astrology or the tarot. I would love to hear what you have to say. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.